In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to optimize ChatGPT to get the best results possible out of it and even start a business from it. So we're going to give it a go, and I'm going to show you my top 5 prompts that are going to allow you to literally get the best answers you possibly can out of this model. So you might have not already heard about this, but ChatGPT got released earlier this year, or it might even been last year, I can't remember. But essentially it's an AI model that you can literally ask any question you want to it. So you can ask it to be an expert in any field, and it's pretty much infinite where you can take it. However, the main instinct that people have when they first find out about this is to ask it, what's the meaning of life, or, what's my name, who am I? When really this is an insult essentially to how intelligent this thing is. And if you know how to ask the right questions, you can literally use this to start a business. Use it to find a product for your business, use it to do email marketing, use it to create marketing plans, and it's literally going to save you 10 to 20 hours a week in work, and you can literally use it for so many other things as well. And what people need to realise is this thing is literally the biggest thing to happen to us in the last 100, 200 years. It's bigger than the internet, it's bigger than cryptocurrency, and it's bigger than this so-called metaverse that, I don't know where that's gone now. But if you really do utilise this thing now, it's going to put you miles ahead of anyone else. Whether that's looking to start a business, whether it's looking to develop yourself, your learning or your understanding of any topic, any subject, you can do it all with ChatGPT. And this thing's got good so fast that I remember when I first heard about it, I thought, this can never write ad copy, which is essentially the writing that's written on advertisements, which I do for my business. And this can sometimes take up to 12 hours and things like that. And I thought this can never replace that because it's every word psychologically written. There's so much technique to it. So many books you have to read on ad copy to get good at it. And I literally tried this thing out, and it's literally perfect. And I use it all the time now. However, I will give it a base to go at, but I literally run everything through it now and check it for punctuation, ask it to improve it in some ways, and it's usually a lot better than how I did it. Without further ado, I'm going to jump on the Mac and I'm going to share with you my top 5 prompts. And also, if you stick around to the end, I'm going to share with you the bonus prompt, which is essentially the prompt of all prompts, and this is going to allow you to get the best answers possible out of ChatGPT. So, the first prompt I wanted to go over with you is, I want you to act as an expert in ... So with this, you can really get creative and you can make the answers really specific as you want to go. But for example, in this industry, what might be good is to ask it as an email marketing expert. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say, I want you to act as an expert email marketer and critique this piece of work. Or you could say, world-class expert, whatever you want to say. So I'm just going to type this in here. And I want it to write me a marketing plan for a Forex business. And you'll be absolutely amazed. Sometimes, if you don't ask the right questions, you will get very sort of vague results, but the more specific you get and the more information you give it, the better answer it's going to give you. So this is quite a generic one. I'm simply using this for an example. But literally, if you had a email that you're potentially, sending out to prospects, people you wanted to get as clients, then you could say, act as an email marketing, a world-class email marketing coach, and let's see if we can spell critique. Is that right? This piece of work. And why this is so powerful, essentially, back in the day when I was starting my business, I had no one to ask this to. You can read knowledge from books, and you can find out, things from YouTube videos and things like that. But to actually have someone who has the knowledge and is essentially an expert in this field critique your own piece of work is so, so powerful. And this is going to allow you to just 10x your game, whatever message you send out. So prompt number 2. And this is one that you can use, for example, if you had a YouTube channel or if you're doing email marketing and you're not sure, what to do the title of your video, or you don't know, how to even write them and things like that, you can literally ask it to do this. So I'll put an email one here, but just for example, I'm going to say, can you write me 10 YouTube video titles for a video explaining ChatGPT? And then what this is going to do, it's going to give you, so essentially this will eliminate writer's block for a lot of people, and they just don't know where to start, they just don't have any sort of original ideas to go off. This can just give you that sort of head start and direction and where to go. So even if the results are not to your standard, you can just keep playing with it and get them better and better. So here we go, it's giving me 10 ideas for YouTube videos. So this is so powerful because a lot of the time you might spend hours doing sort of brainstorming and things like that, trying to think of these ideas, but with this you've literally got it in seconds. And again, I'm going to do it with email subject lines because this is something that's quite important as well. What you should do with this as well, so if you read any books or you know any experts in the field, mention their name, because ChatGPT is so powerful it can actually do it in the style of people, which I'll show you in a second. So prompt number 3, and this is probably one of the most interesting of them all. So you can actually ask ChatGPT to write in the style of, and that could be literally whoever you want. You can say write in the style of Borat, write in the style of Tony Robbins, write in the style of Kim Kardashian, whatever you want it to do. You can literally ask it to do that, and it will literally use their tonality, their sort of voice, obviously in text form, their humour, and everything like that. So I'll just show you with the example of Borat right now. So I've asked it to write me an email selling Facebook advertising in the style, voice, and tone of Borat. So let's see what it comes up with. So it's actually pretty accurate, and this is a pretty stupid example as well, but for example, what I would use this to do, and I have used this to do, so there's famous copywriters called David Ogilvy, I think I've said that right, and Eugene Schwartz, which are renowned as some of the best copywriters in the world. So you can say, write me a email subject line, or write me a headline for this ad in the style of these people, and using the techniques of these people, and it will literally do that. So it's so powerful, and it literally saves you hundreds of hours that I put in the past reading books and things like that. I think literally now I can just say write using the techniques of these authors and using these books, and it'll do it, which is literally like a shortcut to success. So it's so powerful, don't miss out on that. So prompt number 4, and this is getting more into the sort of realm of what can make me money. So you can ask here below, and this can be clients for any industry, but I've put how to bring new clients to my marketing. I put new marketing clients to my marketing business in unconventional ways. And the reason I put that unconventional ways at the end, because sometimes this can be generic. Do you really want to just ask the right questions, get more specific with it, and it should give you some amazing answers. So let's see what this comes up with. So these are really good ideas, and a lot of the time, even on YouTube, they'll just give you the sort of top 4, like email, cold call, and things like that. But this is just going to give you a lot more food for thought and just give you some other ideas. And yeah, it's absolutely amazing. As I said, the key to this as well, so don't just take these prompts and just use these. Customize it as much as you can, add as much relevant information as you can, because the thing is, this is an amazing system, but it doesn't know where to start, so it needs the human input to tell it where to look, and then it's going to get you, all the information you could possibly get, infinite amount of information, and decipher that and put that into amazing form for you. So prompt number 5, and this is a more of a basic one, but essentially what you can ask it to do is write an outline and bullet points or brainstorm ideas and techniques using any book of your choice. So this is a game changer in the fact that it's just going to save you hundreds of hours of reading books and learning, and you can just get it at your fingertips straight away. So yeah, I've just asked it to write an outline, write bullet points, brainstorm ideas and techniques from the book Unlimited Power by Tony Robbins. So let's see what it can come up with. So because I've actually asked it to write in bullet point form, this is giving me in bullet points, but instead I'm going to say write me a summary of the book. And obviously I've asked it a pretty basic question there, but if you want it to outline techniques, practical strategies and things like that, it will actually do that as well. So as I promised, the bonus prompt, the prompt of all prompts, I'm going to include right now, and I will leave this in the description below. And essentially what this is, it's going to add, so what it says is, I want you to become my prompt engineer. Your goal is to help me craft the best possible prompt for my needs. The prompt will be used by you, ChatGPT, and you will follow the following process. Your first response will ask me to make a prompt, what it should be about. I'll provide an answer, but it will need to improve through continual iterations by going through the next steps. 2, based on my input, you would generate 3 sections, revise prompt, provide your rewritten prompt, and it should be clear, concise, and easily understood by you. B, suggestions, provide suggestions on what details to include in the prompt to improve it. Questions, any relevant questions pertaining what additional information is needed from me to improve the prompt. And 3, we will continue to iterate the process with me providing additional information to you and updating the prompt in a revised prompt section until it's complete. And this is literally just going to keep improving every single answer, and if you don't know where to ask, then this will just do all the heavy lifting for you and just keep asking better and better questions, and you provide it more information until you get the most specific, most relevant advice you could possibly get. So let's try this. So let's say, ask it to start me a business. A eco-friendly e-commerce. And I spelled friendly wrong. And e-commerce apparently. I don't know, just doesn't recognise it. And then just to give you a taste of what it sort of will do, it'll say, I tell you how to ask the question better. So create a compelling prompt that inspires customers to purchase eco-friendly products from the store. And then it asks further questions and suggestions. And this is going to keep improving. You answer the questions, provide it more information, and this is just going to keep getting better and better. So I just want to leave you with this, and I hope you found this video useful. I will be doing better videos and showing you better prompts to ask better questions, but that one I provide you at the end is literally the cheat code. And what you need to understand that this is a huge opportunity. Whatever you want to do, whatever field you want to go into, whether you want to be a psychologist, whether you want to start your own business, you can use it for everything. And if you're not using this to get ahead, you're literally going to get overtook by everyone that is, especially in the business world, because you can use this to save so much time in the day. You can get it to write emails, do outreach for you, and there's literally unlimited potential. And I know if I had this thing in my hands, which is essentially infinite intelligence in your pocket, when I was about 10 or 11, then I think the world would be a much different place, and it would be for everyone as well. So yeah, I'll leave you with that. If you want me to do any more videos, please let me know in the comments, and as always, like and subscribe.